that I made my model rocket in OpenRocket. I have my nose cone, my body tube, my parachute, my shock cord, my motor mount loaded with the C6-5 rocket, and my fins. I can see that my center of gravity is ahead of my center of pressure. We're going to run a little simulation on this. And so I'm going to click up at the top. I'm going to say flight simulation. And I'm going to say new simulation. And you can say, let's assume that there's 2 miles. I guess that's 2 meters a second, or maybe miles a second. I don't know. Wind speed. You can change this if you want to. We're not going to mess around with it. So I'm just going to say OK. And then I can see here it says simulation. And now all I have to do is I just have to say run simulations. And it's going to tell me my max velocity should be 265 miles per hour. It should be, let's see, the apogee, that would be the peak of kind of the height of the rocket, should be 1,160 feet. That's pretty high. It's a little bit more than a 1/5 of a mile. My flight time should be 164 seconds. When it hits the ground, should do so at around 5 miles per hour if my parachute that I calculated here works. And so that's pretty cool. We can also change here. We can say the top view, side view, back view. If we just wanted to get a picture here, we could say 3D figure, and then make it look like that. We could say 3D finished. All right, so now that I've run a simulation on my rocket, I can mess around with this if I wanted to and get some pictures. It's just kind of fun to visualize what your rocket might look like. And I can go up here to the tools menu, go down to Photo Studio, and then you have the ability to kind of like place it in a background, look at it from different angles, kind of see what it might look like when it's done. And there are different things that you can do in terms of where it's pointing. You can change environment. You can mess around with that. That's not necessary though. All right, after this, you're ready to start building your rocket.